Men's eye. So I don't think he gets the concept that the water's freezing when it comes out here. He said it never happened before, but he just put his humidifier in last year. I said, well, that's the reason, because it's discharging when it's 7 degrees outside. And you could clearly see it's soaking. Go to Train Supply. These are for the sump, well, heat pumps too, but get all these AMRADs. They're not in China here. Guys, what's going on? Hope all is well. I'm going to a call right now with an inducer assembly. I guess it was diagnosed that it's bad. We'll see what it is when we get there. Off. Just open this here. Needs a pulley. This pulley, I find a keyway, no pulley. And then I think it needs an inducer too. I have an inducer with me. Let me see. No, it's all right. Okay, just clean out the pressure switch port. The building manager just dropped me off a pulley. I guess he was borrowing parts from this unit to get this unit, who knows, or taking from this unit to get that unit working. It's like reinventing the wheel, literally. Yeah, so we're gonna throw this pulley here, pop in this belt, and I might have to get a new belt depending, tighten it, whatever, we'll see. Somebody banged the shit out of that, bro. So I used rubber. Whoever was taking, the maintenance guy, whoever was taking this off, really beat it up. He beat that box up. Now I have a pressure switch error code. And I've checked my port, my safeties. Using the schematic. This looks like somebody reversed inducer L2 and inducer low. Hopefully this starts up. It's probably the problem the whole time, dude. Unbelievable. Now it starts up. All right, let's throw the front on so we don't take in exhaust into the fan compartment. We'll run it. Yeah. right now it's running. We're gonna clean up here and go to lunch, that's for sure. Make sure the fan's running. Good. I got you. We're gonna go to another call. I believe it's a rooftop unit. It's at a supermarket. We got a supermarket chain that we do like 8 of their locations. So we'll see what it is. Huh? It's heating, right? I mean, you serious, guy? It's working, and I'll check this one. I mean, I don't... Come on, really? Guy's running. Let's let it run for like 15 minutes and go through a full cycle, all right? Running fine, bro. Can't see that, but it says 503 idle. 0.0. Running good. In good shape, guys. All right, we're gonna go to the next call. This guy's under construction over here. They're remodeling this whole place. But we're gonna go and go to the next call. Guys, we're going to another no heat. I think this is a residential place. It just says no heat. I think it's a boiler based on the history. So we'll see what it is. What's the temperature today? Like about, you know, 34. So I'm sure it's throughout the whole country, and we all know. If not, we could check it out on the Weather Channel. But from here it says what? Texas. So you have New York State or Buffalo, right? Way up north to Texas, bro. Like from north to south, it's like a cold wave, right? Am I wrong or no? So it's 34 today, but that's like warm. That's like a heat wave compared to what it was on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. It was like 7 degrees, right? And they said Texas was like 30. So, yeah, that's crazy. So we're not playing catch up, but it's just nonstop. It's kind of like August. It's like Christmas in July. Yeah. Right? Except it's in December. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Yeah, what's going on?
The heat's not going. Well, it's not warming up. It went on when I turned it up, but the thermostat says 64. It did when I came.
Okay, can we go down? Where's your downstairs, the boiler?
Yeah.
Can we go down there?
Come in this way?
Yeah, I'll come in this way, sure.
It was supposed to go to 70 at 8:30 this morning.
Okay. Do you have it on a schedule?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you put it on hold?
Huh?
Why don't you put it on hold so it stays at one temperature?
Well, because whatever time.
Okay.
Until 4, I can show you.
No, I believe you.
About 4, my husband gets up already.
Okay, yep.
So it goes to 70. I don't know how long it takes, and I have no idea if it went up to 70 this morning. Until 5:30.
Tonight, or?
No, this morning.
This morning, okay.
Until he,
Yeah, so he could get ready, yep.
And then went back to, it's supposed to go to 64 until 8:30.
Okay. And then
I
back
came,
to,
I was
and then at 8:30, what does it do?
I was down here at 9, and it was 64.
And then at
8:30?
8:30?
At 70.
At what time were you done? What time were you done?
I came down at 9 today because I had somebody coming.
So at 9, so it kicks on at 8:30, and at 9 o'clock it was still at 64.
No, it was, yeah.
Which for a boiler should heat up fast anyway.
So I actually had heard it on, but I turned it up to 62 when I noticed it because I was cold.
Up to 62? You said
up to 72.
Okay, yeah.
And I heard it go on. I've heard it go on several times this morning.
Okay.
And it went to 65, but then again later it was at 64 again.
Can we go check it out?
Sure.
You don't mind? I wish there was a caption I could write while I'm filming.
That's a new thermostat too. We got it this year.
It's a nice one, the Honeywell.
Oh, here.
It's heating to me. All right. So let's check your supply and return.
You've been here before, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Hey, G. Grab me the hose. I mean, right now she's heating, but I'll bleed the lines just to do it. She's a gold member, and we're here, right? Grab me a hose, and I'll use that bucket right there. Out through the garage, and if you don't mind, grab me the little washer machine hose. We'll make sure there's a gasket inside of it. One has a gasket, one doesn't.
Yes. Just a small hose, right?
The small hose that's in the back.
Make sure
It has the gasket in it. One has the gasket, one doesn't. The two utes over there.
So I want to make sure I close. I'm going to go back upstairs.
Okay, take your time. Jackie, I'm Paul. Jay, step and fetch her. Step and fetch her. It's right there on the back right. Yeah, there's another hose there. There's two hoses. Guy, there's two hoses. So you want to make sure your valve is open here, which is calling, right? And if it's not, you would put it in manual, G. Then you're going to close the return that you're actually working on. And you have it in there?
Yeah.
Bring the bucket over here. What'd you say? Would it be?
I thought it would be hot.
OD hot. You know that, but except my problem is I answer myself when I talk to myself. Put it to 180. The damper. You have a damper there for safety.
Over here, that silver stuff.
No, I'll show you.
Something you're looking at.
Yeah, I'll show you right now. See the fan in the can just kicked on, which is,
Right. You know, I heard it on this morning.
and boom.
Never goes right on.
Yeah, no, it won't. It won't go right on. This right here is what I was talking about. This was opening for you.
Oh.
We'll stay here until it does. Oh, that's crazy. Put it on top of the water here. Good old fan in the can.
No, leave it open.
Two utes.
Usually, this time of year, we leave it open to get.
The two what? The two utes. What's a ute? Supply.
When it first comes out, it's
Cry. Yeah, I want to get one of those Klein thermometers.
What?
The Klein.
still coming out.
Yes, it is. It's heating.
So wait a minute, permanent hold means it won't go.
We're
down.
gonna put it on back to your schedule for you.
No, but permanent hold means it would stay at.
It would stay at one. Nothing will ever override hold, unless you hit schedule. If you hit schedule, it'll go back. It'll revert back to your schedule. All right, you're all set.
Looks like you fixed it.
I don't know about that. Let's see if there's another call. Go on to the next one. Go into a leaking humidifier call. I don't know if that's gonna be anything to look at, but if you see the rest of this video, then I guess it was okay. We'll see. This is a driveway, for real?
It's a shared driveway.
Dude, it's like a road, though. Come on down, G.
It wasn't making that loud.
G, let me see my light. It's discharging. It's empty. So where does it discharge to? Does it discharge outside?
I don't have no idea.
It probably froze because it was 7 degrees out yesterday.
Right.
Right? Today's 36.
Right.
But let's go outside and see where it discharges to. It shouldn't discharge. When you have like a winter application, like a humidifier or a 90% furnace,
Right.
you normally don't let these discharge to outside in this climate, right? Because
Yeah, that would make no sense.
that would make no sense because it gets so cold here. But you probably didn't have the humidifier here at one time.
No, last year, a year ago,
Yep.
APA came, installed the humidifier and that pump.
Okay.
So that was all done.
But at one time, you've always had a pump here, though, because you've had air conditioning here, right? You've had air conditioning here since when?
Yeah, but those are outside.
That's my question is.
Oh, yeah, they've been a long
Okay,
time.
so that means you've had a pump here. It doesn't matter if it's this pump. You've had a pump here because you have air conditioning, right?
Right.
So my question was, where does it discharge to? Because it's following the air conditioning line, and I'm sure it's discharging outside. And I'm just going to go confirm that. And what I'm saying is this probably froze yesterday, right? Caused it to back up because it couldn't discharge.
Right.
And that's why you have the water all over the floor. You just discharge it right into the sump pump.
So assuming you just go.
That way it doesn't make an issue regardless of the season. Go outside and check to see where that condensate pump discharges to. Where's your condenser? In the backyard? Your AC?
Condensers are the units for the air.
Yeah, the outside
Yeah,
units.
I'll show you
All right, thank you.
They're under behind there.
Okay, so let me go look at them, if you don't mind.
No. I've been a year battling to get this humidifier working.
Okay, look.
correctly. This is probably.
What it is here.
Why would they have possibly ever?
Well, like I said, so at one time you only used air conditioning, right?
Right,
So in the summer, it's not an issue because it's too hot out to freeze. Then you added a steam humidifier,
Right.
which discharges into the condensate pump, and then once it tries to discharge out of the condensate pump, it will freeze on contact with this cold air out here when it's 7 degrees
Of
out.
course.
You know, so I don't think he gets the concept that the water's freezing when it comes out here. He said it never happened before, but he just put his humidifier in last year. I said, well, that's the reason, because it's discharging when it's 7 degrees outside. And you could clearly see it's soaking wet out here because it thawed out today. And we just sprayed it when I was inside testing it. Let's see the water there. So I have my coworker inside right now testing the pump. We're going to see that it discharges out, but I'm going to run that line into his sump pump. I think he'll be all right. I'll run a different line into the sump pump, 3/8 vinyl tubing. Yeah, so that'll freeze when it's 7 degrees out. Absolutely. That's an issue. That's an issue, buddy boy. Yeah, so you see this water here? Come here. So this is what's happening. When it's 7 or 13 degrees out, like it was on Christmas Eve, you're going to get frozen discharge. Full of water when I cut it.
See, come out outside.
Yeah, it came out like a sieve, like the Jerky Boys used to say. So my roof is leaking like a sieve. Because you got those guys up there whacking each other around with the hot mops. Okay, we're going to run this 3/8 vinyl tubing up and over to the pump. In the left, on that second shelf in my truck. So we come up and over and then down. There you go. All right, so it's discharging right. Now it won't freeze. Yeah, it's a mess down here. So the pump just kept overflowing. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. This humidifier leaking. Well, the condensate pump was frozen, so it wouldn't discharge the water. Rerouted the line, as you saw, the tubing, and it's good now. Tested it. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a great night. Take it easy.